Teams are undefeated so far in the Spanish League, 5-0 for both teams, and the first meeting of the season between both teams. One of the top games in Spain and one of the top games in Europe coming up between two great sides. Albacete, with additions to their squad, the Japanese international Renshi Chokai. This is only his second game for Albacete, was recently named in the Asia Oceania Championships All-Star 5. And Albacete also with additions, Pete Cusack and Lalo Prieto joining the fold from Murcia. As here we see the lineup of the full squad. Jorge Sanchez, Renshi Chokai, Pablo Zarzuela, Fran Lara, Alejandro Zarzuela, Vicky Perez, Biel Carbo, Pete Cusack, Jorge Salazar, Ben Fox, Lalo Prieto, Oscar Onrubia and Phil Pratt. And for Bilbao, Alejandro Mendeluce, Manu Lorenzo, Adrian Garcia, Alejandro Garcia, Asier Garcia, Chema Avendaño, Katie Dandino, John Hernandez, Pau Poyato, Mariana Perez, James McSorley and Unai Labiano. For Bilbao, they also have two new additions. Pau Poyato joining them from Ilunion, and Katie Dandino, the Canadian international, joining them from Gran Canaria last season. This is Dandino's third game for Bilbao. She had a massive game for her Bilbao debut against Malaga. She had 38 points in that game. Also had an impressive season for Gran Canaria last season, averaging 24 points per game. And this should be a very close game between two great sides. Both these teams undefeated so far this season. Someone's going home with a loss. And for the losing teams, they just go home, as there is only a final being played tomorrow. That will be at 12 o'clock local time. A massive thank you to Getafe for hosting this competition. Of course, Getafe playing earlier in a game against Leganés for the Madrid Cup, Madrid Community Cup. And Ilunion will take on Malaga at 7 o'clock local time later today. A big thank you to everyone joining us on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Of course, the English streams will be on IWBF Europe. The Spanish commentary will be on Si Puedes, as well as Tuedes TV. And Albacete will start with Alejandro Zarzuela, Jorge Salazar, Ben Fox, Oscar Onrubia and Phil Pratt. And Bilbao will start with Manu Lorenzo, Asier Garcia, Katie Dandino, John Hernandez and Pau Poyato. So this is a fresh look for Bilbao. Of course, having the likes of Dandenau in their squad is a massive addition. Bilbao under the tutelage of James McSorley this season, as well as being assisted by Jose Centeno, the Bilbao veteran. Abraham Carrion resumes his coaching at Albacete. He also coached the Spanish men's national team to a European Championships in Sarajevo. So interesting that Albacete going to their usual lineup with Chalkai on the bench. I thought we'd see Chalkai start out of the gate in this game, but Albacete sticking to their original lineup. Of course, this is only Chalkai's second game for Albacete. And Salazar and Lorenzo will get set to tip. Albacete playing in the orange, Bilbao in the black. And tip is won by Albacete. Fox with possession. Swings to Pratt, back over to Fox. Fox on the wing, gets it to go. Quick score for Albacete, and Bilbao right back on the attack. Albacete with the press. Lorenzo met by Salazar. Intercepted. Here come Albacete, the four-time Champions Cup winners. Only club in history to four-peat. And here's Pratt, the Welshman. Works his way inside, lovely, smooth pass there from Pratt. Salazar, catch and shoot. Salazar doing a great job there to hunt down the mismatch. And the American international puts Albacete up by 4. Here's Garcia. El Jefe for Bilbao finds Dandenau. Dandenau inside. Looks for Lorenzo on the pick and roll. Has to take the shot over Pratt and does. Strong finish there from KD Dandenau. The Canadian international from Pender Island, British Columbia. And Zarzuela is fouled. Foul goes against Hernandez. And 2 shots to come for Alejandro Zarzuela. One of the most recognizable faces in the Spanish league. Can't get the first to go. Second is good. 3-point lead for Albacete. Minute and a half gone in this game. Here's Dandenau. Dandenau with space, met by Salazar. Former teammates at Gran Canaria a number of seasons ago. And a miscommunication on the pass. And Albacete will take advantage. Of course, this lineup from Bilbao still very fresh, as Dandenau was not present at Bilbao for the first couple of games of the season. And here's Pratt over to Fox. Fox using Salazar as the screen. Finds on Rubia. Rubia picked up by Poyato. And Salazar on the fade again, this time overshoots it. Good defensive pressure from Bilbao. And here's Hernandez. Still a 3-point lead for Albacete. Garcia takes his time. Goes for the three. It's short. Picked up by Onrubia. Onrubia, who had a great tournament in the European Championships last month, or a couple of months ago, I should say. He was in the All-Star 5 of that tournament. Pratt, lovely pass inside Fox, and one for Ben Fox. And Pratt, just a great facilitator. Averaged 17 assists in the Champions Cup Final 4 last season. And that is average for Phil Pratt. He's usually averages about 20, 21 assists a game. And Fox completes the 3-point play. Dandenau gets it to go. Left wide open there, and she'll make Albacete pay. It's actually a 4-point lead for Albacete. And Salazar once again with the immediate response. Gets Albacete in double figures. 10-4 is the score. Lorenzo blocked by Zarzuela, picked up by Dandenau. Good recovery. And Dandenau fading away. Can't get that to fall. Picked up by Lorenzo. And the foul will go against Fox. End-line ball, Bilbao. 14 on the shot clock. Dandenau creates space for herself, goes off the back iron, and is picked up by Fox. Quick foul. Foul is on Poyato. And it will be Albacete possession. Both these teams 5-0 in the Spanish league so far this season. Onrubia picked up by Garcia. And they recognise that Onrubia is a threat from the perimeter, as he showed in the European Championships. Foul is on Hernandez. Pratt works his way around. Finds Salazar again at the elbow. This time it's no good for Salazar. Up the floor quickly from Garcia. Finding Poyato. Poyato with reverse. Can't get it to go. And this Bilbao 5 lacking structure at the moment on offense. Here's Onrubia. Pratt over to Fox. Fox has to fire and makes it. Fox once again from the baseline. The man from Swindon in the south of England. He's won all 4 of those Champions Cups with Albacete. And Albacete up to an 8-point lead. Dandenau looks to respond. It goes off the back iron. Here's Onrubia. finding Fox. Lovely pass there from Salazar, finding Zarzuela. And Zarzuela fouled on the shot. Foul is on Dandenong. Good awareness there from Zarzuela to draw that foul. We've seen him do that quite regularly, and there we see Dandenong questioning the referee's call there. A timeout called by Bilbao. They trail by 8 with 4.5 to go in this first quarter. Promising start for Albacete. We have yet to see the emergence of Chokai, Japanese international, who was the Tokyo 2020 MVP and Chokai's first appearance in Europe this season. And there you see James McSorley, player coach of this Bilbao side. Good to see McSorley step up his role in the coaching side of the game. McSorley, one of the best guys in wheelchair basketball, such a great guy, really nice guy, and it's good to see him take on this responsibility. It is, it's a lot for a player to handle, but he seems to be managing it well so far this season as they are undefeated in the league. And you see a great shot there from Dandenong over Pratt. Two to come for Zarzuela. Unsuccessful from the line on that attempt, and Bilbao will need to get something going here in the remaining 4.5 minutes of this first quarter. This lineup has a very dominant potential, but they've yet to show that, and there's Lorenzo. What a great finish there from Manu Lorenzo. He was a standout player in the European final, Spain versus GB. He had 20 points, top scored in that game, to give Spain their first ever European title. Phenomenal player is Manu Lorenzo. 6-point ball game, just over 4 minutes to go. Offensive foul on Albacete. Possession will go right back to Bilbao. Dandenong cuts inside. And Garcia, a bit too much hesitation on there, but he gets it to go anyway. Asier Garcia off the glass, the Bilbao veteran. Fox, lovely pass inside to Salazar, gets it blocked on the first attempt. The second will not go. I think he was looking for the foul there, didn't get it. And Zarzuela chases it down. Good hustle there from Zarzuela. And it goes into the hands of Pratt. Back over to Fox. Inside to Salazar. And they're unsuccessful on that play. Bilbao beginning to close the gap. It's a 4-point game. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first. This is the first meeting of the season between these two teams. Of course, both fierce rivals. And here's Lorenzo once again. Lovely pick and roll there between Lorenzo and Garcia. Bilbao, they've gone on a 6-point run. And it's a 2-point game. And Rubia finding Fox inside to Pratt. Pratt fouled. And an unsportsmanlike against Garcia. Visibly frustrated by that. And Pratt will go to the line. So Pratt to shoot two, and then Albacete will get the ball back. And Pratt, primarily a facilitator, also has shooting in his arsenal. One of the best Phil Pratt shooting games I ever seen with the Champions Cup final in 2023. Pratt makes the first. And the second, smooth free throws there from Pratt. And the gap is 4 points. 24 seconds left in the first. And Pratt on the fade, off the glass. 10-point possession there from Pratt. And Albacete back out to 6. Excuse me, a correction there. There was a... It said 24 seconds on the screen for a second, but there's actually 2 minutes left in the game. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first. An immediate response there from Bilbao. Pratt can't get that to go. Great hustle there from Zarzuela. Salazar inside, and it will not go. Here's Garcia taking charge. As Kuzak prepares to sub in for Albacete. Dandenau, catch and shoot. There's nothing but net for KG Dandenau. One of the absolute powerhouses in the game today. 2-point ball game. Pratt finding Onrubia at the top of the key. It will not fall. And Garcia, full court pass to Lorenzo. Lorenzo gets it to go. Lovely play from Bilbao. And that ties up the ball game, 16 apiece. Timeout called by Albacete. Still just over a minute left in the first. What a great game so far. Bilbao have pulled this right back. Of course, both these teams will have their sights set not only on the Spanish League and their respective titles, but also the Champions Cup coming up at the beginning of February. Albacete with a bye through to the quarterfinals, so they'll host a quarterfinal round. Bilbao will go to Landil, where they will face Cologne and Fenerbahce, as well as obviously the host Landil. Albacete possession. Minute and change remaining. Pratt, Fox. Over to Onrubia. Onrubia takes his time and nails it for the lead. Foul is on Kuzak, his first personal. Here's Garcia. Garcia over to Dandino. She's immediately picked up by Pratt. Lorenzo on the fade. It's short. And a scramble for the ball. Foul is on Dandino. Two shots to come for Kozak. Kozak, who joined Albacete this season, played at Murcia last season and made the final four of the league. Kozak makes one of two, gives Albacete a 3-point lead. Garcia. Finding Adrian Garcia. Quick score. It's a 1-point game. And 7 seconds left on the clock for Albacete. They need a quick offense. Here's Pratt. That is a great finish there from Pratt. And at the end of the first, it's a 3-point lead for Albacete. Albacete 21, Bilbao 18. And for those wondering, the stats are available at bsrespania.es, where you can find the stats for the Supercopa. Just click on the competitions section of the website and then click Supercopa in the drop-down menu. No player in double figures as of yet. Fox leading the way for Albacete with 7. And Salazar and Pratt both with 4. Dandino leading the way for Bilbao with 8. And Lorenzo on 6. Pratt leading the way for Albacete with 4 assists. And Garcia with 7 assists for Bilbao. And a reminder that the English commentary will be on IWBF Europe, and the Spanish commentary is on sipuedes.tv and Tupuedes TV as well. And the Spanish commentary being brought to you by Adrian Mendez. And a fairly close affair so far. We're about to get back underway. It's Albacete with a 3-point lead against Bilbao in this Supercopa semi-final. And the other semi-final will be at 7 o'clock local time when Ilunion takes on Malaga. Here's Garcia. Finding Lorenzo, guarded by Pratt. And that's a tough finish there for Lorenzo. Brings it to a 1-point game. Pratt, again, works his way around, creates space, dishes out to Onrubia, and Onrubia off the glass. Long 2 there from Onrubia. Garcia finding Lorenzo. And it's fouled by Zarzuela. Swatted away by Zarzuela, but it's picked up by Adrian Garcia. And the pressure is on Bilbao. Adrian will have to heave it, and the shot will not fall. Here's Pratt with pace. Finding Fox once again. Outside, this time it's no good. It's picked up by Bsr Garcia. And again, the pass is intercepted by Zarzuela. Bilbao looking slightly flustered. And Albacete, they lead by 3. Fox. Scramble for the ball. Foul is on Bsr Garcia. Lovely pass inside from Pratt, finding Zarzuela. And Albacete extend their lead. Bilbao do a good job getting the ball up the floor. Garcia with space, finding Lorenzo. And another pinpoint pass. Bsr Garcia and Phil Pratt doing a great job for their respective sides. Phenomenal facilitators are the both of them. And Pratt goes inside, dishes back out to Fox. Rattles out, but great offensive rebound from Kuzak. And Onrubia fakes. Finds Pratt. Inside to Zarzuela, and it's good. Phenomenal play for Albacete. And another great pass from Pratt. Phenomenal ball movement on that last play. And Albacete back up by 5. Again, the clock ticking down for Bilbao. They need to find a good shot. Dandenau has to force it. Again, great job defensively from Albacete, forcing Bilbao to take those tough shots. And a bit of miscommunication there on the passing from Bilbao. Dandenau really had to fight to keep possession of that ball. A chance for Albacete to once again extend their lead. Here's Pratt finding Zarzuela. Left wide open. And it rattles out. And then Garcia having to heave it up the floor. Dandenau using Adrian Garcia as a screen. And she'll have to force up a tough shot, gets it to go. Great composure there from KD Dandenau. She had a great season for Gran Canaria last season, averaged 24 points a game in the Euro Cup 1 final. Foul is on Adrian Garcia. Timeout called. Albacete with a 3-point lead with just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Albacete 27, Bilbao 24. And a fairly quiet quarter for both sides. They've only scored 6 points each in this quarter so far. Spread out scores for Albacete. Fox leading the way with 7, Pratt on 6, and Zarzuela on 5. Meanwhile, Lorenzo and Dandino have 10 points each for Bilbao. And a big thank you to everyone watching the Spanish Supercopa on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. It's great to bring this high-level action to a worldwide audience. And here we see Chokai sub into the game for the first time for Albacete, the Japanese international from Nagasaki. And here's Pratt finding Fox. Over to Chokai. Chokai can't get it to fall. This is only his second game for Albacete. And Chokai brings phenomenal pace to this side. Eight-second call on Bilbao. Salazar will inbound. Here's Pratt. Finding Salazar at the elbow, over to Chokai. Left open. Inside to Salazar, but it's swatted away by Lorenzo. Picked up by Chokai, and it rattles out. And foul against Chokai. Nerves getting to the Japanese international. His first time in Europe. Or excuse me, I should say his first time playing European in a European league. And Bilbao possession from the sideline. 3-point game. Under 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. $19 on the clock for Bilbao. Dandino catch and shoot, nothing but net. And that is trademark Cady. Brings it to a 1-point game. Here's Pratt. Finding Fox. Pratt. Swings it to Chokai. Over to Fox. Chokai. And an offensive foul on BL Carbo. One-point ball game. Just over 4 minutes to go in the half. Dandino. Again, immediately picked up by Pratt. Here's Garcia. Works his way inside, Garcia gets it to go. Great move. Takes Bilbao in the lead by 1. Foul is on Asier Garcia. His 3rd personal. Fox works his way inside and it rattles out. And the ball movement from Albacete, although it's very crisp, seemingly looks like the players first look to pass rather than score. There was seemingly a lot of hesitation from Chalkeye, Pratt and Fox on that last play. And that's Albacete's 5th team foul of the quarter. That'll send Lorenzo to the line. A chance for Bilbao to extend. And both these teams will need to be careful for the remaining 3.5 minutes. Lorenzo was 1 of 2 from the line, gives Bilbao a 2-point lead. Chalkeye using Pratt as the screen. The shot is short. Gets his own rebound. Swings to Fox. Fox inside to Salazar. Strong finish there from Salazar. That's one of his great strengths, just a powerhouse in the paint. He's the man from California. And Carbo, Salazar, Chalkeye and Fox take a break. In comes both Zarzuelas. Lalo Prieto and Oscar Onrubia. Pratt, the only player staying on the floor from the previous lineup. Pratt finding Onrubia. Onrubia at the top, gets it to go. Albacete back in the lead by 2. Pass finds Lorenzo. Dandino inside to Poyato, great pass, but it's too strong for Poyato, and Bilbao hustle for the rebound. Garcia finding Dandino, inside to Adrian Garcia, over to Asier, and what a great play from Bilbao. Asier Garcia cuts into the lane for the easy score. We're level at 31 apiece. And here's Pratt finding Alejandro, 2nd chance, 3rd chance. Off one wheel, 4th chance, gets it to go. 4th time is the charm for Alejandro Zarzuela. And that's the 4th personal foul for Asier Garcia, and a loud cheer from the Albacete bench celebrating that. And Garcia will take a break. In comes Hernandez. And Pratt will go to the line. Technical foul on Garcia, so Pratt will get one shot. And McSorley just talking it over with the referee. There we see the Bilbao president behind McSorley, Chema Alonso. Unsure why there is such a large stoppage in play right now, but Pratt just having a word with the referee. Of course, Ilunion versus Malaga coming up later today, or later tonight, I should say. And now we are about to get underway. Pratt with one to come. Makes it. 3-point lead for Albacete. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. And Prieto inbounds from the sideline. Finds Pratt. Pratt fakes. Creates space for himself. Great move. Finding Prieto. Prieto unable to get the finish. Here's Hernandez. Inside to Lorenzo, pump fake, short, picked up by Zarzuela, finds Prieto. On Rubia, inside to Zarzuela, Pratt backs out. Drives, finding Zarzuela, and Zarzuela gets it to go. Again, another great play from Albacete, facilitated by Pratt. He's always a pass-first player. And Albacete up by 5, 36-31. 54 seconds left in the half. Albacete, they're leading this quarter 15-13 at the moment. Alejandro Zarzuela with 9 points. Pratt with 7 and Fox with 7. Onrubia and Salazar with 6. Dandenau leading the way for Bilbao with 12 points. Lorenzo on 11. Pressure is on for Bilbao. They trail by 5. Here's Dandino. Foul is on Alejandro Zarzuela. And 2 shots to come for Lorenzo. Lorenzo makes the first. Averaged 18 points per game at the European Championships. Had 20 points in the final against GB. He was their star player in that game. Made the All-Star 5 of the tournament. Pratt from range. Will not go. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Lorenzo. And 1! Foul goes against Pratt. A massive and 1 there for Manu Lorenzo. And this could make it a 1-point ball game. Lorenzo once again at the line. He's been with Bilbao for many years. Really a product of this club. Product of their great development. He's originally from Ferrol. And he makes the 3-point play. It's a 1-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the half. Here we go, it's Supercopa semi-final. Both these teams eager for the win. Both teams undefeated so far this season. Here's Pratt. Pratt finding Prieto. Blocked. Dandino. Pressured. Finding Adrian Garcia. Hernandez has to fire. Rattles out. And at the end of the half, it is Albacete 36, Bilbao 35. A massive and 1 there from Manu Lorenzo at the end of the half. Makes it a 1-point ball game in this Supercopa semi-final. And an incredible back and forth game. Bilbao win that quarter 17-15 after being down by 3 at the end of the first. And Lorenzo's leading the way with 15 points. Dandino on 12. Meanwhile, it's spread out scores for Albacete. Zarzuela with 9, Pratt with 7, Fox with 7, Onrubia with 6, and Salazar with 6. Phil Pratt already up to 9 assists in this game. Garcia closely behind him, that's Asier Garcia with 8 assists. We'll be back with you soon in around about 15 minutes for the second half. Please stay tuned to this Supercopa semi-final live on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Spanish commentary is on sipuedes.tv and Tu Puedes TV. Rare miscommunication there from Pratt, and it will be Bilbao ball. One-point ball game, everything on the line here in this Supercopa semi-final. The winner will face either Ilunion or Malaga in the final tomorrow at midday, and it rattles out for Dandenong. Which team will have that killer instinct? Both these teams undefeated so far this season, 5-0. Here's Chalkeye. Chalkeye again overshoots it. Only his second game for Albacete after arriving last week. Dandenong picked up by Salazar. Finding Lorenzo, the pump fake. It's short. Sanchez with the rebound. Again, good defense from Pratt on that last play. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez creating space. Finding Chokai inside to Salazar. Salazar on the fade, and it goes. And Salazar signalling for a stoppage as he just straps himself back in. Salazar spent time serving in the US Marines. He was awarded the Purple Heart Award for his service, and Salazar will take a break to get his strap fixed. In comes Fox. Here's Dandino. Inside to Lorenzo. No basket. Foul is on Chokai. Excuse me, foul is on Sanchez. And Bilbao frustrated they didn't get the and one on that play. They will reset. Here's Dandino with space. Finding Adrian Garcia. Over to Hernandez. Hernandez with the mismatch over on Rubia. Still a 1 point game in favour of Albacete. 6.5 to go, or excuse me, just under 6.5. Here's Chokai from the top of the key, rattles out. Hernandez, it's good to go. Puts Bilbao in the lead. On Rubia, finding Pratt. Pratt inside, lovely move. Finding Chokai, and Chokai finally gets his first points of the game. Chokai, the man from Nagasaki, was three-time Emperor's Cup winner. That's the top competition in the Japanese league with the Kanagawa Vanguards. Here's Dandino. Puts it up, and it's short. Again, Bilbao hustle for the rebound. They trail by one. Foul is on Sanchez. And Chokai and Sanchez coming out. In comes Alejandro Zarzuela and Salazar back into the game. Chokai is visibly frustrated with himself as he heads to the bench. Of course, it takes a lot of adjusting to this European League, and is only Chokai's second game for Albacete. He only arrived last week. Here's Dandino, and it's no good on that attempt. And the foul against Bilbao. Foul committed by Poyato. Poyato, who joined Bilbao this season from Ilunion. Here's Pratt. Foul is on Hernandez. That's his fourth personal foul. So bear in mind that Garcia and Hernandez are on 4 fouls each. And there's still roughly 15 minutes to go left in this game. Of course, we very well could go to overtime. Here's Pratt. Pratt finding on Rubia. Fox inside, and it's swatted away. Good defense there from Bilbao. Here's Adrian Garcia. Finding Hernandez, great pass. And what a finish from Hernandez. And Bilbao back in the lead by 1. Hernandez playing on 4 personal fouls. Here's Pratt. Working his way around. Pratt over to Fox. Fox with space. Inside, can't get it to go. Big rebound by Lorenzo in a sea of Albacete traffic. Here's Dandino. Great fake there from Dandino. That puts Bilbao up by 3. Timeout call by Albacete. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third. And Bilbao are leading this quarter so far 10-6. Dandino up to 14 points personal. So Dandino and Lorenzo carrying the load for Bilbao. Dandino with 14, Lorenzo with 15. And no Albacete player yet in double figures, scoring-wise. And both these teams were very close in standings last season. Bilbao finishing 3rd in the league, Albacete in 2nd, behind Ilunion. And in terms of international rankings, Bilbao finished 5th in Eurocup 1, and Albacete won the Champions Cup. In fact, that Champions Cup run, it was the only game of the season where Albacete beat Ilunion. And they then beat Giulianova in the final last May. And here we go, it's Bilbao that lead by 3. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third. And on Rubia, can't get that to fall. Picked up by Hernandez, up the floor to Adrian Garcia all the way, but it's no good. And here's Salazar right back on the attack for Albacete. Fox over to Zarzuela, it's swatted away, but it will go out of bounds. I must admit, I thought the ball came off a Bilbao player, but they give the ball back to Bilbao. 14 to shoot. Dandino inside to Lorenzo, off balance, and it's picked up by Zarzuela. And Albacete will look to cut into this 3-point deficit. Here's Pratt. Finding Fox, and Fox once again from the outside. That is trademark Ben Fox. Fox now joint leading scorer with Alejandro Zarzuela, both on 9 points personal for Albacete. Here's Dandino. Finding Adrian fading away. Off the back iron, Hernandez, big offensive rebound. It will not go. Now Lorenzo with the offensive rebound. Still not going for Bilbao. And Salazar gets it up the floor to Zarzuela. Zarzuela wide open, gets it to go. And Albacete are back in the lead, courtesy of Alejandro Zarzuela. 2 minutes and change in the third. Dandino, a three, it's no good. And Adrian Garcia is fouled by Salazar. And Adrian Garcia will head to the line. Adrian Garcia, native of Vitoria-Gasteiz, started his career with Zuzenek alongside his brother Alejandro, and both of them joined Bilbao a few seasons ago. And Adrian was part of the Spanish team that won the European Championships in Sarajevo. Also won the Under-23 European Championships in 2021. And Garcia goes 1 of 2 from the line. That brings it to 46 apiece. 2 minutes to go in the third. Here's Fox. And it's been neck and neck all game. Unsure what the call it was there, but it will be Bilbao ball. And can they capitalise? Can they take the lead? Dandino finds Poyato. Oh, it was a great pass, but Poyato just unable to get the finish. Here's Pratt. Pratt. Cross court to Fox. On Rubia. Back over to Pratt. Pratt sets himself up. And it will not fall. Dandino. Lovely seal there from Hernandez. And here's Garcia. Ball is swatted away by Fox. It will remain with Bilbao. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Catch and shoot situation needed from Bilbao. Dandino, short. And Dandino was looking for the foul, didn't get it. And a technical called on Dandino. So Pratt will go to the line to shoot one. This could put Albacete in the lead. 1 minute and 1 second left in the third. And back and forth all game. And Dandino visibly frustrated. Of course, this is her first season for Bilbao, her third game for Bilbao after leaving Gran Canaria last season. And Pratt unable to make the bucket. It will be Albacete possession. Crucial as we approach the end of the third. We're level at 46 apiece. Here's Onrubia. Finds Pratt. Let's see if Pratt can find his shooting rhythm. Fox. Pratt. And Pratt fakes. Back to Onrubia. Fox. Pump fake. And it's short for Fox. Great pick up there from Hernandez. Can Bilbao capitalise? Here's Adrian Garcia. And wait a minute here. Let's see if the basket will count. Foul. The basket will not count. Foul is against Poyato, his third personal. And McSorley visibly frustrated with that. And a technical foul called. A technical foul against Playato. It's getting heated in this Supercopa semi-final. And Pratt at the line. It's good, so that puts Albacete up by 1. And they will get possession back. 32 seconds left in the third. Pratt, a 3, he fakes. Thought he was going to go for it there. Pratt finding on Rubia. Fox to Pratt on the fade. Takes it on the fade and nails it. Three-point lead for Albacete. Garcia, a 3! And it goes off the back iron. At the end of the third, it's a 3-point lead for Albacete. Courtesy of Phil Pratt with that fadeaway 2 and the bonus free throw from the technical foul. And Pratt now up to 10 points personal. And Albacete win that quarter 13-11. Still everything to play for in the final 10 minutes in this Supercopa semi-final. As these teams will await their opponent. It will either be Union or Malaga, as they will play at 7 o'clock local time here in Getafe. Big thanks to Getafe for being hosts of this Supercopa 2025, ending the year on a high. Gracias, amigo. Again, it's Lorenzo and Dandino leading the way for Bilbao. Lorenzo with 15, Dandino on 14. And for Albacete, Alejandro Zarzuela with 11, Pratt on 10, Fox on 9, Salazar on 8. A double-double for Lorenzo. 15 points, 10 rebounds at the moment. And Pratt leading the way for Albacete in assists. 11 assists for Pratt as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Albacete 49, Bilbao 46, a one-possession game. The winner advances to the Supercopa final. Here's Pratt inside, back to Salazar. Salazar fading away, too hard off the glass. And Bilbao will get a chance to cut into this deficit. Here's Dandino, the star signing for Bilbao. Swings to Hernandez, but the miscommunication on the pass. And that could be a costly turnover for Bilbao. And Albacete sticking with their tried and trusted lineup. Here's Fox using Salazar as a screen. Inside to Zarzuela, one-handed. And that is trademark Alejandro Zarzuela. Puts Albacete up by 5. Big play from the veteran. Zarzuela, a 7-time Champions Cup winner, tied with Rodney Hawkins for the most in history. And 4 of those have come with Albacete, as Dandino nails the reply. We're back to a 3-point game. KD Dandino, a Parapan and Copa Americas champion with Canada. Did not play in the most recent Copa America, but won the 3x3 World Championship with Canada in South Africa. And here's Pratt. Pratt inside to Salazar. It's swatted away by Garcia. And Bilbao with a chance. And what's guaranteed is both these teams will fight to the end. Here's Dandino. And play is stopped as Fox comes out his chair. That works in the favour of Albacete, actually, as it gives them a chance to reset. The winner advances to the final. The loser goes home. Hernandez, a three. It's short. Gets his own rebound. And here's Dandino. Hernandez inside. Back to Dandino on the fade. It rattles out. Lorenzo fouled. Lorenzo fouled by Fox. Two shots to come for Manuel Lorenzo. The foul goes against Fox, and crucial buckets coming up for Manuel Lorenzo. This could make it a 1-point game if both of these go. First is good, clutch from Lorenzo. And the second. Good to go. 1-point ball game. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this Supercopa semi-final. Salazar over to Pratt. Pratt takes his time. Can't get it to fall. It rattles off the glass. And a miscommunication from Bilbao, that could prove costly. As Malaga and El Union have arrived in the arena, watching on. 7.5 to go. Pratt takes control. Onrubia, the long two, it goes in. Clutch from Onrubia. Albacete by 3. Bilbao look to go right back on the attack. Dandino. Great defense there from Pratt. And a technical against Pratt. I think not sure what words were exchanged there, but anyway, Dandino makes the bonus bucket. So it's a 2-point game, and Bilbao will get possession. This is crucial for Bilbao. Under 7 minutes remain. 2-point ball game. This is for the tie. Garcia. Hernandez inside to Lorenzo. Great pass. Lorenzo. Too hard off the glass. Kept in by Pratt. And Pratt now with pace. 2-point ball game. Albacete lead. Here's Fox. Pratt. Can't get it to go. Scrappy play here. And a foul against Pratt. That's Pratt's third personal. Very rarely do we see Phil Pratt in foul trouble. Don't think he'll be too concerned with the 3 personal fouls, as there is only 6 minutes to go. Of course, Hernandez playing on 4 personal fouls. And Bilbao with a chance for the tie. Hernandez off one wheel, and one for John Hernandez. A sensational play from Hernandez. That's Pratt's 4th. I may have spoke too soon. Both Pratt and Hernandez on 4. Huge play from Bilbao. And this to give them a potential 1-point lead. Hernandez. Big time bucket coming up. It's good. Bilbao up by 1. Here's Fox. 6 minutes to go. Pratt. On Rubia. Fakes. Creates space. Gets it to go off the glass. Smart play. Incredibly smart play from Onrubia. Learned under the great Oscar Triego. And once again, Hernandez as fast as lightning on that play. Bilbao by 1, 5.5 to go. Here we go. Onrubia the 3! A dagger from Onrubia. We are in for a banger of 5.5 minutes. Albacete by 2. Here's Lorenzo. Dandino. Hernandez. Hernandez, the mismatch. It's short. Albacete by 2. Onrubia. Finding Salazar over to Fox. Great play. And Fox, he was open there. Hernandez too slow on the recovery. And that takes Albacete to 60 points as a team. They lead by 4 with just under 5 minutes to go in the game. Timeout called Bilbao. A barn burner of a quarter so far. Albacete winning this quarter 11-10. They're up by 4. A dagger of a 3 nailed by Onrubia. He's become so much more confident with that shot over this past season. Had a phenomenal European Championships. Big time stakes in this game. The winner heads to the final, loser goes home. In Bilbao, they trail by 4. Under 5 minutes remain. Albacete possession. Pratt needs to be careful. He's on 4 personal fouls. Very rare for Phil Pratt to be in foul trouble. Salazar can't get his trademark shot to go. The lead is 4 for Albacete. Here's Adrian Garcia taking his time. Dandino. Bilbao playing 4 big with Mariana Perez on the floor. And Lorenzo brings it back to a 2-point game. Great composure there from Lorenzo. It's rushed by Onrubia. A chance for Bilbao to take the lead. Hernandez finds Lorenzo. Great play! And Lorenzo ties the ball game. Under 4 minutes remain. Sensational play from Bilbao. Pinpoint passing. And here's Zarzuela. Left wide open. And Bilbao just lose concentration there on that play. Albacete back up by 2. 3.5 remaining. Adrian Garcia. Dandino. Hernandez. Lorenzo, and it's Bilbao. They unable to beat the shot clock. A costly turnover, and Albacete will look to make them pay. They're up by 2. Fox fakes, finds Pratt. Onrubia. Shot clock ticking down for Albacete. Onrubia on the baseline. It doesn't go. Fox with a big rebound. Out to Pratt. And play is stopped as Adrian Garcia gets back up. 13 on, fresh 14 for Albacete. And Kuzak will come in, replacing Salazar. And Kuzak will definitely sharpen up Albacete's defense. He's a very fast and nimble player. Here's Onrubia. Fox. Big time shot, and Fox nails it. Ben Fox hunts down that shot. And Albacete up by 4. 2.5 remaining. And it's a shot there from Lorenzo at an awkward angle. And it falls back into the hands of Albacete. Can they capitalise? As Fox once again overshoots it. Two minutes and change. Still everything to play for. Dandino can't get that to fall. It's picked up by Zarzuela. And here's Pratt taking his time. Fox to Pratt. Pratt wasn't expecting it. Zarzuela composed, can't get it to fall. And it's picked up by Bilbao. Hernandez. Perez, big shot. Gets it to go. Mariana Perez. To bring it to a 2-point game. Her first shot of the game. Everything to play for here. 1.5 minutes left. Pratt takes his time and it goes off the back iron. And Bilbao with a chance. Hernandez for the tie. It's good to go. We're tied. We are tied at 64 apiece. 1 minute 15 remaining. Here we go. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute 15 remaining. Tie ball game. Great composure from Hernandez to finish that fast break. A sensational game. It's been neck and neck all game. And these two teams showing why they are two of the best in the world. Albacete on 4 team fouls. And apologies, but I genuinely cannot see how many team fouls Bilbao is on, as my view is obstructed. One minute 15. Everything to play for in the Supercopa semi-final. The winners play tomorrow, losers go home. Back and forth affair. We are level at 64 apiece. Which team has it in them to score the ever so needed dagger? Pratt. Inside to Fox. It will not fall. Fox was looking for the foul, didn't get it. .58 seconds left, a chance for Bilbao. Here's Dandino. Garcia inside, Adrian Garcia! It's good! Adrian Garcia with a clear lane. 43 seconds left. Can Albacete respond on Rubia? And it stays with Albacete. And Lorenzo motions for this team to calm it down. 33.5, 12 on the shot clock for Bilbao. Excuse me, 12 on the shot clock for Albacete. A much needed score here for the Champions Cup champions. And it's intercepted, a massive interception from Lorenzo. And a foul, and a sportsmanlike foul on Fox. And that may be game over for Albacete. Fox with the unsportsmanlike. Two shots to come and possession for Bilbao. And if Bilbao can nail these free throws, that may be all she wrote. And crucial buckets coming up here. Adrian Garcia at the line. So this could put Bilbao up by 4 if both of these go. The first is good. Big shot there from Adrian Garcia. 3-point game. This could seal the deal. 4-point game. And Albacete will call the timeout. 23.1 left on the clock. As Fox just looks deflated there after he got the unsportsmanlike, and it's looking heavily in the favour of Bilbao, as after this timeout they will get possession with 23.1 on the clock. Or excuse me, what am I talking about? Sorry, they'll get 14 of those 23 seconds, as the possession will be in their half. And then we see the look of excuse me excuse me there for a second. Albacete looked dejected coming out of that timeout. Reasonably so in this high stakes game. And Bilbao will get the possession. They'll have a fresh 14. They're up by 4. And Albacete immediately foul. Foul against Kozak. And Lorenzo will go to the line. And if these go, these will definitely be the deal breaker, and Bilbao will secure the win. Manu Lorenzo. First is good. And that may be the dagger from Lorenzo. And is the second. Bilbao up by 6. 20 seconds left. On Rubia, the 3 off the glass. Oh my days! On Rubia, the massive 3 off the glass. A huge 3 off the glass. It's a 1 possession game on Rubia from almost half court. Oscar on Rubia, my goodness. Oh my days. 16 seconds left exactly on the shot clock. And Bilbao will get the possession. On Rubia with an absolute heave. And it's everything left to play for here. 16 seconds left. And Bilbao will get the possession back. They're up by 3. And I assume that once they get the possession back, Albacete will immediately go for the foul and try to make them win it from the line. As the only way Albacete can get the ball back in their possession is to foul. Hernandez breaks free, finds Perez, and Perez. Great shot there, smart play from Bilbao, smart end game situation here. And Albacete, they need a 3. Pratt on Rubia, another 3, it's short. And that will be it, Bilbao take the win. Bilbao win by 5. And Bilbao will advance to the Supercopa final. Sensational from Bilbao. And Bilbao with a rejuvenated squad featuring the likes of Poyato and Dandino will go to the final. They defeat the Champions Cup champions Albacete, and Bilbao look to be a formidable force heading into tomorrow's final. Commiserations to Albacete. They have fought valiantly, but they will go home. And that's their first defeat of the season. And they'll go back to the drawing board. However, 2 great rivals, and congratulations to Bilbao. A sensational win after coming up short so many times to Albacete in years past. Congratulations to Bilbao. They take the win by 5. A sensational game. And please join us back in roughly 45 minutes when Ilunion take on Malaga. That's 7 o'clock local time. And I'll be with you for that game on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Please stay tuned, and thank you very much. And yeah, I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Y no me contento que vamos a poder disfrutar de una actuación más del conjunto de Bsr de Cáceres. Vamos a ver la primera actuación del conjunto de Cáceres. Un fuerte aplauso para Sofía, Martina, Candela y Zoe.
Aún estoy pensando en el europeo ese ganado, que aún no me creo cómo lo hemos conseguido. Y a seguir disfrutando de este momento, a ver hasta cuánto llega.
Te pregunto, ¿Ilunion o Amiabel?
A ver, mi corazón, mi cabeza dice Ilunion, pero evidentemente prefiero, no sé, por el tipo de juego prefiero Amiabel. Pero para dar una final bonita, que Amiabel también es muy bueno, pero yo creo que tengo que así un rifirrafe con Ilunion, aún me gustaría ganar una final de Ilunion, la verdad.
Pues ahí nos quedamos con eso. Manu, ahora te dejamos descansar y me imagino que vas a disfrutar de la segunda semifinal.
Exacto.
Pues Manu, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros y enhorabuena.
Muchas gracias.
Manu Lorenzo, MVP de Bbk Bidaideak Bilbao. Nosotros que vamos a descansar unos instantes porque se vienen en minutos ya Club Deportivo Ilunion, Amiabel Reyes Gutiérrez. Vaya semifinal. Bbk que se ha metido en la primera y vamos a ver ahora si es Amiabel o Ilunion el que se clasifica para la gran final. La contaremos aquí, ya lo sabes. Seguimos.
Está guay, va a ser